I think the ITV Player app's going to be interesting to see. I think we'll have to see how they get on with it. I think it's going to be interesting to see whether they preview new content within that app as a sort of teaser, something the BBC have talked about doing with iPlayer later this year. I think consumers will decide whether or not they want and value that, but ITV has great content. It's done an amazing job with improving its drama, getting great entertainment on screen. So and they've got a very loyal following through social media. So you never know. I think they may be able to pull something off. We'll have to see how it pans out.
Yeah, I mean, in response to ITV's announcement that they're going to be giving some of their on-demand content ad-free, $3.99 a month, I think it is. It's interesting. We'll watch it. Charging for content isn't a new thing. In fact, when we launched for on demand, we were charging for content back then. So we'll be watching it with hawk-like eyes. I don't think there's necessarily any first mover advantage there, but it will be interesting to see how consumers react to that.
Do you think it'll be a success?
I don't know. I'm slightly sceptical.
We foresaw in the market that we were approaching the point where you could call the death of iPlayer, the death of ITV Player, 4OD and the 5Player. The premise we were making was that those devices, those apps, have had a 5 to 8 year run at the market without any real competition in the home for consumer viewing. But suddenly, out of the blue, what we're seeing is the rise of a competitive app set that's delivered to us by the people who make the set-top box in our lounge. So in a Sky home, it's likely that over time I will increasingly use a Sky app to watch content from the BBC and ITV and Channel 4 rather than the apps from those broadcasters. In a Virgin home, the same thing. I'll use the Virgin app, which has already got live streamed ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5, etc. in it. So this isn't a futuristic statement. This is reflecting on something that's already happening in the apps that the platforms are delivering us.
So Freesat's going to be launching a mobile app later this year. I'm really excited about it. We launched our free time product last year, which is our new set-top box based on HTML5 browser technology. That's allowed us to do an awful lot more for our viewers. So the app's going to be a really great companion to go with the set-top box. We'll obviously announce more when it comes out, but we'll be bringing some of the great highlights of the new free time service into that mobile app. I see mobiles as a great ability to be able to change channels, whether it's a remote record or remote control. Also a great planning device, something you can use on the go that communicates directly with your set-top box, so you can set up your evening's viewing, or when you're in front of the TV, just change the channel or look at what we're recommending that you watch for that evening. So for me, it's taking some of the complexity out of set-top boxes and putting it into a tool which is easy to use and something that's very intuitive.